Alright, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Survival Stories. Hope everybody is doing fantastic today. Ready for some modern Minecraft. I'm killing a lot of animals, trying to get animal heads, and I got the sheep head. Oh, it looks so silly. I really like this head crumbs mod. Just a fun little, like, extra vanity mod, but I don't know, I really like it. It's something with me and collecting things in this game. I like it. I love it. It's not just this game. I collect things in real life as well. But anyway, hope everybody's doing good. Welcome back. Thank you guys so much for your input in the last episode, the Welcome Back to Survival Stories episode. I have been super excited to continue to play after I recorded that episode, but I wanted to see the feedback. I wanted to see what you guys said about the location and all that kind of stuff. We are going to go with the savannah. Most people actually said the Jaded Cliffs, but I've thought a lot about this, and can I get a horse head? I'll never forget Rendog's horse sound. If you haven't seen that, by the way, it's like episode 43 or so, the first Kingdom Craft 2.0 episode. You have to go back. You just have to see it. It's it's hilarious. He does like a perfect impression of a horse dying. I'm sorry, Bunny Rabbit. I'm just trying to get some mob heads here. Anyway, I got the zombie head, but that's not an interesting head. I thought about it a lot, and I saw that most people actually said Jaded Cliffs, which probably is a more beautiful biome, but I really like this flatland that we have here. So I've been starting to dig a little bit. I just marked down basically where we're going to go into this mountain, and this will be it. So today, the plan is to lay down a block chart and to get some stuff started here. And I just want to get what's in my head at the moment down in Minecraft. But before I do anything, I'm going to go and explore this roguelike dungeon. I'm probably going to do all of it off camera. I've explored so many of these on camera. And instead just show you the loot so we don't waste too much time on it today. And we got a server restart. Fantastic. Every time I'm going to record, there's a server restart. Was it in the last episode as well? Anyway, it's just down for a few minutes. But yeah, that's the plan. So I found a roguelike dungeon, I'm gonna explore that. I wanted to also show you, I've been exploring this entire area. This was a suggestion by Joe in the comments in the last video. Make sure we have a look around, and there's a huge savanna up here as well, and a Jaded Cliffs mountain. This area is almost better, but the problem is that over here, if you can see where I move my cursor, there is a mangrove biome, which is not a nice biome. I really don't like mangrove. So we're gonna have to make do with this place, and I think it's gorgeous. I'm really excited about it, as I've said millions of times. Anyway, I'm gonna explore this with my neon suits. I just want to get the loot, basically. And I know a lot of people think that it's a cheaty. Oh wow, my frames. Holy cow, what happened there? A lot of people think that it's a cheaty method to explore these with neon suits, but I've done so many of these now that I think it's gonna be okay to do it with a neon suit. And hopefully, hopefully we'll get some good loot. Primarily, I'm looking for the loot cases. I want the new versions. This is newly generated terrain, so we should be able to find some good stuff here. Oh yeah, spiders and blazes are gonna be what stops me. But yeah, new terrain, so I'm hoping for loot case with rings. I'm hoping for loot case with bows, and we still haven't got any legendary. So I mean, any loot case at this point is good, for sure. But we'll see what we find here. Iskallium, the roguelike dungeon, a 0. Yeah, baby. So I ran through this roguelike dungeon. I did notice, I don't know if these have been updated in survival stories throughout the year of the pack, but definitely less chests in like the 4th and 5th level. But I ran it through with neon suits, and it was pretty easy. I used only hand grenades, which is an amazing weapon. Anyway, here's the loot we got. Not a single ring, which was a little bit disappointing. We got a diamond Zane, which is always good to get. This is one of the best pickaxes you can get. If you can get this with efficiency 10, which I don't think you can find, then that would be amazing. Found a sharpness 10 sword, and I think that's notable because, again, sharpness 10 is not an enchantment that's available. You can only find it, just like the efficiency 10. And a soul-bounded golden bag of holding. But 6 bow cases, 8 first edition and 1 second edition. So we have to spin these now. That's the next step. I love spinning these. Hoping for a legendary, of course, because I still haven't got a single legendary. Come on. Oh, another nap blade. What do you know? Flawless. Okay. That's a good one. I had to give the last one away to stress, didn't I? So that's a good find. Let's spin a few of these at the same time. Come on, baby. Crap, 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 crap. Yeah, that's just junk, all of it. Maybe I should even throw them. Well, I'll save them, but yeah, none of that was good. Let's see what else we get. This is like opening Magic the Gathering boosters if you ever played that. Ooh, a Torment. No, a Butcher Blade. A broken one, though. Crap. another Crusader. But okay, we put that to the more than common. Oh, I just threw away the Crusader, but I got so many of them. Anyway, any bow that we'll get here now is going to be better than the vanilla bows. My bow, though, is pretty good. It has enchanted infinity, multi-shot, which I didn't do on camera. I think I did that in between a long time ago. Fantastic enchantment. Shoots a lot of arrows like Diablo 2. But the draw speed of the bow that I get here, regardless, is going to be quicker than this. So it's probably going to be an upgrade if we enchant it with multi-shot. So let's go. One at a time, okay? Oh, that looks weird. It's spinning like all sorts of weird stuff. What? Oh, this must be a bug. I did get an... Oh my goodness, okay. I've played with these in creative and I haven't seen this bug report. That's strange. Oh, and it doesn't have infinity, so I gotta... Where did the arrows go? That's really weird though. But that's an eagle. It looks like a record. Let's do another one. I need to investigate this. Longbow, and it looks like an axe. Okay. What's up with this? Must be an ID conflict of some sort. Another longbow. I've tried this though in creative and it works fine. What on earth? Maybe it's something with my client here. Slime strike. Okay, so just to show you these, I guess. The eagle that we got. Oh! But hey, we looked at these yesterday, didn't we? Hold on. Alright, that seemed to work. I had to restart my game here. I have no idea. Stupid game. So this is how the bow looks. The eagle is a good find. Like, it's an uncommon. Obviously, opening 6 of these, we have low chance of getting anything else in common, I suppose. And it kind of looks cool. I like it. Slime strike was crude, good. And what quality? Good. So the quality, again, it affects the durability of them. You want to find perfects, obviously. Anyway, let's spin another one. Come on now, baby. And Starshot. Okay. Flawless, though. I want to get some arrows. Can I easily get some arrows so we can try these? No. Let me open the last one and then we'll go and get some arrows, I suppose. Please give me the Zac, the legendary. It would be amazing. No. This one is cool as well, though, but it's only crude, the angel. Okay. So we got the eagle, and as I said, draw speed 1.5, so it's 50% quicker than the vanilla bows. Alright, so I went and got some arrows, and I also enchanted the eagle here with power 5 and infinity, because I was thinking we should do some tests. I did discover something very, very, very annoying, though, very sad. Anyway, here's a vanilla bow shot, shoot speed. That's the draw speed, and here's a common one from the loot case. So you can clearly see it's quicker. And here's the eagle. Yeah, baby, that's really, really quick. Did discover something that's very, very sad though, as I said, and that's that apparently you can't enchant multi-shot on the weapon case bows. So I'm gonna have to speak with Winter and make sure that he can update the mod so that that works. I'm sure that's something that's solvable. Because even with this speed, if I can instead shoot 5 arrows, say that I hit all the 5 arrows, and it's 50% quicker, this will still be better. Yeah, stupid horses. But I'll speak with Winter and see if we can fix that. Because that would be a good thing to fix. Anyway, I love the draw speed. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, now to the excitement. I want to start building now. I want to put down a block shard. I want to start getting things rolling. First thing I'm going to do, some of you guessed it, but ladies and gentlemen, the Iskallium ore have made it into survival stories. My idea is that we are going to build a factory that's also going to be our base. Hi, stupid skeleton. There's also going to be a factory that's also going to be our base that kind of acts like the Iskallium processing headquarters, if you will. So we tie the series together. We are mining this stuff in the medieval times in Hermitcraft, and here we are also going to be mining the Iskallium ore, but we are going to process it in a factory, and I think this is going to be great. I picked out some blocks, and we're going to start having a little bit of a play around with this. This is a simple colored stone bricks, and it's not the most gorgeous thing, but it works kind of well as a semi-background block, I feel. And I think let's not overcomplicate things with the blocks, if you know what I mean. Let's instead have some details that adds focus and stuff. So this tunnel is something I want to design, and I'm not at all sure how I want to do it. But one thing that I do want in this base, and this is something I've got very inspired from playing a little bit of the new Doom 2016 with my friend Rendog. Been playing a little bit on late evenings and stuff. And no, I'm not going to upload it to my channel. I know a lot of people will will ask that. It's just a little, you know, hangout game at the moment. But there is a map there called Disposal, which features like a gorgeous radioactive kind of, I don't know if it's a factory, but it made me extremely inspired when I saw that. So I'm thinking, if this is the tunnel, it would be kind of cool to have like pools randomly of the Iskallium ore on the sides, and then we'll have like I'm not sure, but maybe we'll use this block. This is something I'll play around with for a bit, by the way. I'm thinking about this block for the floor. Very like plain. Let's just get a little bit more down here. This is the industrial technical block. So it just takes iron and smoothstone. Very easy to make. And then this will kind of be corroded on the end. I also brought some inverted lime lamps, which I think could work out good. And you see, I brought a lot of stuff that we got to play around with here. Let's pick out some of these. So if we go ahead and break one of these and place you underneath, I think we get a really cool effect. This is something we can't do in vanilla, but that we can do here. Yeah, baby, check that out. Okay, so let's do another one there, maybe. And we want to make this look like it's like bubbly and oozy, so I may have to look into particles. There is a mod, I believe, in this pack that lets you play around with particles. I'm not sure though. But something like this, and then we'd have possibly like a wall coming like so. So this will be very settled in the background of things. We have to, of course, also texturize any stone that we leave behind if we choose to go with stone. And you kind of see my idea here is that this is to take up some of the background. This may not be ideal for tunnels because I realize already that they're getting pretty big, the tunnels, if we do this, but we'll see. I'm planning for like some really cool rooms and stuff that we can use this for. So if we have one section like that, then maybe over here we'll have not that block. We use that for the wall. Let's use this for the background. This is a fantastic block that I've used in the past for as a background block. It goes with so much, like, because it's just gray, right? So we'll have that for the background. And I brought some of these detail blocks. This here and this. These are really cool because this could mean that they have found a way to make Iskallium ore be sort of like the power vein. Like they found a way to make power out of it. So maybe there's a background of this running behind the background, if you know what I mean. I don't want to spam this block though, because this hex plating, because it does take up a lot of vision as you walk past it. But it looks really, really cool, I think. And then this would come like so. And yeah. So it's still going to be a factory, but it's going to be very, very different. Another idea was to use iron blocks, because this gives us a really cool metal plating. And I did consider, should we start using micro blocks, because we could do some really cool things with these. It's a little bit tedious though to place, so I'm not sure if we want to use that, but we could have that running like a so. What else? Yeah. Let's shreepy. Now we're just laying down some blocks here. I'm gonna obviously go and play around with this and do the humming and umming, so that you guys don't have to sit through that. But I'm trying to give you a piece of my mind. Let's look at, oh yeah, we can look at this as well. This is another option for like a background, kind of busy block that I think looks really cool in the background. We can't have them next to each other, but we could use this in places, if you know what I mean. These comes in a lot of different variations, by the way. So you have, yeah, all the different colors, and then the rest of the old Futura blocks that came in chisel. Let's get rid of some junk here if we can. I'm gonna put away the neon Zeus and put away you. Here's a very, 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 very gorgeous block though for this build. What if we would have pipes, and let's just play with the idea that the pipes are pumping around Iskallium ore. We'd have pipes that's in the walls, and this is something we played around with quite a bit in Survival Story Season 1. That was a long time ago, and these gorgeous pipes did not exist back then. But like, we can make these go up and around and just try and make it look really cool. These are from Immersive Engineering. All they take is to make is iron, and they are fluid pipes, so they can actually pump fluids. I don't think any difference happens when we pump fluid though. Can I connect these? Let's try something here. Because the next step here is, in modded we also have liquids that can be Iskallium ore. And I did, oh yeah, I brought it. XP, liquid XP that we can put in tanks. Oh, we can do that. Okay, cool. Liquid XP that we can put in tanks, I think is a really, really neat idea for fluid Iskallium ore, if you know what I mean. It's a little bit brighter, but I mean, it could be processed and stuff. Look at this, it already looks very busy and weird and crazy. But yeah, I'm gonna have a play about with this. I want to create an entrance. We're gonna go with probably, let's say that, let's maybe do a little bit more together. Let's say that this is the background block, and let's make the runway 3 wide. Then I think I want to use this super plain brick, because what it's going to do is that it's going to defocus from, it's not going to take up any focus, so that we as a player can be focused on looking at all the weird stuff that's going on. We have to remember that it's going to be very busy very quickly, and the way you trick your eyes or your brain to not overthink a layout is by making sure that you have something. Majority of the block should be simple. So that's a simple cool block, and then we could just go like this, do the regular kind of entryways. I really like that. It would be a little bit weird here though, I guess, so maybe I have to move that back. But yeah, we can do tons, ladies and gentlemen. Then we could go with like, add this, and again, this is very settled. It's a very, very small change, that color from the other gray, so it doesn't stick out too much. I was also considering if we should bring in yellow in this build, and I found a very, very cool looking combination that I want to show you, although I'm not sure if I can bring it in, if it's going to be too much. But yellow stained clay, look at this. We would have a wall, completely different wall design like this. And then, first of all, that color is just perfect. I hate it in vanilla, I hate it on Thaumcraft, but here it goes so well with the blocks. And then we do something like this to cut the edge. And very quickly, that accent color really works, doesn't it? I think it looks really cool. Not sure if it goes with all the green, and it depends a little bit on how much of the lime color we do in the base, but I think we got something really, really cool. And I'm very, very excited. Where's this ghost block thing? There it is, okay. Stupid ghost blocks. I'm very, very excited about this. As far as the layout of the base, this is going to be very important, because this is one thing that I messed up last time in the other factory. I want to have a little bit of a tunnel, and not too long, maybe over here. Just want to make sure we're inside the mountain, which we are here. Maybe over here we'll start creating a big room, and this will be kind of the center room. So right at the entrance, the first room we get to is the workshop with, you know, our ME system, items and all that kind of stuff, so that we have a quick access to that room. So we probably dig out a big area here and make it look really cool. That's important, as well as when you run in, you get to see something in the distance there, which keeps your eyes interested, and then you go like, ooh, you know. Very, very cool. But let me work a little bit here and see what I can come up with, and I'll come back to you. So I've done some work, but I gotta say, I've been back and forth with this. This is always how it goes for me. Ooh, I should take these down. This is always how it goes. You can see it in there. Before I have like a base style, it takes forever for me to do something. But this is what we're sitting with so far. And I just now realized that I went back and got some more, because I realized I've completely forgot about the Turian block. This may actually be better than the brick that we're using, the dark brick. Let me show you here. Using the catwalks mod as the floor, and this gives this a very nice black color. And then I have kind of messed this up a little bit here, so I have to change this down one level. But the idea is that the Iskallium ore is flowing over here, and probably we'll bring this down like so. The Iskallium ore is flowing from the wall or whatever here, and it's also flowing from here, and it's kind of running underneath this, which gives it a really cool effect right off the bat as you walk in. But let's just try some things together here. This is kind of like, I'm starting to feel the style now. I'm starting to believe in the style, I think is the right word. This is taking me, this little section here, back and forth with blocks, and I'm not even using that many different blocks in the end of it, but it's taking me a good 2 hours. So it's pretty weird how my Minecraft play works, but it's what it, you know, patience in this game is very, very important, I suppose. Anyway, do we like Turian better for the dark block? No, I don't. Good. You shouldn't. At this stage, I really shouldn't change such a fundamental block as the colored stone brick. Some people may think immediately that looked better, and you know, it's not bad. But I'm not gonna have enough now. Boop, boop, boop. But it's too high contrast. It's gonna take up viewpoints too much. We spoke about viewpoints before. Do I have any more? Yes, I do. Perfect. Boop, boop. The idea here is also to do sections of 5. So this is a 5 gap. We'll have a 5 gap here. Not all of these tunnels will have like Iskallium ore. I want to make it random. So that will be a thing. This here is a Bissell stone post, and I think that color is a little bit too off, so maybe here we can go with Turian actually. But I've more or less decided that I do want to do some micro blocking. I'm gonna try and stay away from doing it too much. It's an important thing if you play on a server. Micro blocks will quickly, and even in a single player, micro blocks will quickly lag your game. For some reason, I don't know why. Oh yeah, baby, this is better. This black goes way better with a catwalk. And this is catwalk, so I placed them down. If I have any, I do not. Hold on. Yeah, I do. So I place them down like this, and then if there's a gap underneath, you get that cool grid, and then I've just blowtorched them away. So it's a little bit tedious to build this style, but I like it. I tried over here using the scaffolding, but I don't really like that gray, even though it would have been much cheaper and easier to do. But that Turian block definitely did the trick for this. So let's change these as well. Then I've thought a lot about in Hermitcraft on the medieval mine in the ravine. By the way, if you haven't seen it, you should go and check it out because I am very proud of of that build style. And I've been thinking a lot about how do we have the veins of Iskallium. Some of these veins needs to be very built up, so like pipes and stuff coming out of the walls. But where there is corrosion, which I kind of see this as being, we have to figure out a good way of integrating this. And in Hermitcraft I use cobblestone. Here we have the possibility to use this black cobblestone, which I think may be even better, close to the Iskallium. Do something like that. And like so. Because if the background is stone, we really don't want to go with stone. Then maybe we can even start mixing it. As we get closer to the stone, we'll mix with regular cobblestone. This may not work at all, but we'll see. Yeah, that's not bad. And I'm also considering using some kind of lime glass or something to mix in. I don't have any, but mix in with the slime block so that we get a little bit of differentiation, variation in the slime blocks. I think that looks pretty cool, right? We have to make sure that we do this right though. So whenever we're next to the Iskallium, we do the black, and then when we're one block away, we can do the cobble, maybe even andesite. And that would be a broken, you know, corroded wall type of thing. If we get a little bit more here, we can see what happens. I really like this. This is a gray cobblestone, by the way, in case you was wondering. Now, I don't know if I said before, but I'm not planning on having... Ooh, that looks really, really bad there. I'm not planning on having the fluid pipe here specifically transfer anything. It's more for looks. But I mean, that can change. Who knows? That can definitely change. Okay, let's just get a little bit like so. This may be a little bit too straight for me right there, so let's punch that in. Never forget to use depth when you do these things. Yeah, we're sitting pretty good there. That looks good. I like that. Okay. Looks very busy, but I'm a fan of it. Very green as well. I was also considering fence posts here, and I just now made the steel fence from Immersive Engineering. These are extremely expensive because we don't have steel, but they look fantastic. So I want to use them where I can. But I also tried out the gardening ones. These are much cheaper. The black is correct. Like the tone of the black is better than the steel. But I decided to go with the microblocks here instead. I think that makes sense. One thing we still have to figure out, and this is again maybe a Turian job actually. What do we do when we don't have a pool underneath? Because obviously they would have built this up to make sure we could walk on it. But when there is no pool, would we have a Turian floor? Maybe. That doesn't look too bad. Although this does not make sense. Why is this here and why isn't it here? Type of thing. Can we do something? Let's try something quickly here. If this would make sense, we would have it right over here. Now there you can see the you can see what happens with the catwalks mod. So let's bring that over there, and then we have to blowtorch this away. Boop, 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 boop. Okay, that looks a little bit strange, but bear with me here. Maybe we punch you away. Make it a little bit easier for the eye. See that there's a connection there. And then over here, we'll just go straight with Turian. We'll take this away and make sure that's the dark cobble because it's next to the Iskallium. And then the Turian comes like so. Yeah. Yeah, not too bad. So we follow the same section. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Here would be the next break. Just trying to give you a little bit of a feeling, because I know it's a little bit messy at the moment. And do I have a little bit more. These are, I said, but just reminding you, these are blocks of iron, so we need a proper iron farm if we want to use these, and I really think we should. Okay, so that looks pretty cool, and then we'll of course bring this on so that there's a connection between these two. Yeah, and another post will come over here. Or a bend or whatever. I'm not using any of the futuristic blocks yet, but I will. That's the plan still. This looks a little bit weird, and it's because of this thing, I think, throws it a little bit. But I think I'm gonna leave it like that. Is that better? I'm really not sure. We could also, let's just try. I'm gonna pick all of these up because they are expensive. Let's try and bring the brick over maybe. Nah, that looks even more weird. Okay, well I'll play around with that a little bit. But ladies and gentlemen, this is the style that I want to go with. And I am super excited about this. And this is just a tunnel. Like when we make big rooms and we have the Iskallium, I think it's going to look fantastic. And I'm so excited about bringing two worlds together in a way as well. I think that's going to be a lot of fun. And I think this looks gorgeous. Oh yeah, what was I saying? I was talking about the Iskall. For crying out loud, for once in your life, stay focused. Well, I'm an unfocused person. So, sorry. I was talking about the hex plating and all that. There's actually a black hex plating. Yeah. All of these blocks that we looked at earlier, we're still going to use them. Specifically like this one here, I think goes very well. But that will be where it's not corroded. So maybe when we come over here, these will be in the background. And this is like a non-destroyed part of the tunnel. Because dealing with the Iskallium is obviously highly poisonous. So it will have broken up the tunnel somewhere and done stuff like that. But yeah, let me know what you think, guys. I really like this style. Thank you guys so much for watching Survival Stories. We're back, baby. I'm gonna in between episodes dig out this room, start finish up the tunnel, look at what you guys say in regards of how we differentiate the sections, if we even differentiate them. This here is of course wrong then as well. We need to bring this back if we do this, because this is a 6 now. But yeah, that's gonna do it. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, hit the like button. If you're new, subscribe. Leave me some comments below, and I'll see you in the next episode.